So I figured I'd do another section to my autobiography thing because I still have coffee and it's too nice to go inside. I love being outdoors, um, especially this time of day when there's nobody around. Um, I'm happiest when I'm with one other person or no other people. I'm a social person, but I don't like big groups. That's my anxiety. Uh, I have a lot of problems being around big groups. I tend to lose my mind. Um, and bad things happen. That's what happens when you put people with social anxiety in big groups. They freak out. Mine's not as bad as some people's, and I can do it for a while. I just can't do it all day, every day for a few months. I just can't do it. I chain smoke. You can almost always find me with a cigarette in my hand, or just finished a cigarette, or just about to light a cigarette. Hopelessly addicted, and I don't think I'll ever quit this. I am trying to quit drinking. I've been an alcoholic for like the last God knows how long. I've been trying to quit for about 5 years, but it hasn't been working. It's not an easy thing to do with depression. I spend a lot of my time alone, and that doesn't really bother me so much. Well, it does. It does and it doesn't. I mean, like when you're alone, you don't have to deal with all the social pressures and dealing with social norms, but you get really lonely, which is where I'm at right now. And if it wasn't for great friends that I have, the two I have in the area, Danielle and Charlie, I love you guys. You're amazing. You're hilarious. Both of you, and you've never met, and you really need to one of these days. Drake, you live out in fuck knows where, Louisiana, and you're awesome. And looking forward to our road trip. Steve out in Colorado. I've watched you grow up. You're amazing. Don't ever change. Always be yourself. Never let anybody tell you to be something you're not. I have friends in Florida. I have a very close friend in Arizona. You can check out his channel, Alex Acidic. He's awesome. Friends in California, Michigan. Want to make a shout out to my two Wolf Home girls. I don't know if they'll see this, but Megan and Callie, you guys are beautiful, and you're awesome people. Majority of my friends do not live anywhere near me, unfortunately. It sucks because I never get to see them. Half these people I've never actually met in person, but I have such connection with them. If you haven't had a chance, check out wolfhome.com. It's a graphical chat. A lot of really cool people. You can find me. I know the name Goth Black Wolf or Apocalypse. I used to always be online, but now I've been doing other things. I play World of Warcraft, as I mentioned earlier. Server's down for maintenance right now, so I figured I'd shoot some video while it's down. If you want my server info, just ask. I'm easy enough to find. I'm always online. I don't have a job because I'm disabled, so this is what I do. Play video games, screw around online, and make videos now. I'm kind of confused for a second. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention earlier, I am almost 30. I know I don't look it, I know I don't act it, but I'm almost 30. Am I ever going to grow up? No. Growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. I'm always going to be a kid. I'll be that 90-year-old person sitting there in trip pants, multiple tattoos, crazy-ass piercings, blue hair, playing video games on whatever console or PC is at the time, and just chain smoking with a bottle of whiskey next to me, knowing me. I don't really add people I don't know on Facebook. Once again, the social anxiety thing. So please don't get offended if I say I'm not here for friends, because I'm not. I'm here to express myself. I'm here to work on my art, which will be the movie that I'm trying to make, I want to make, and the documentary, and the video road trip, and this video journal / autobiography thing. It's still really cold. I'm not just blowing smoke at this point. That's fog, breath, stuff. That's how cold it is. The temperature dropped a lot over the last couple days. We had a couple big storms the other day, the day that there were tornadoes in the city. Ever since then, the temperature has dropped. I don't remember it ever being this cold in September. We've been having very strange weather the last couple years here in New York. Last year we got hit pretty bad by Hurricane Irene. I was living about 10 minutes away from where I am now. Fortunately, my apartment didn't have flood damage, but the apartments downstairs were pretty much destroyed. My road collapsed. A guy was driving down the road and drove over the culvert pipe under the road, and the culvert pipe collapsed, and the road collapsed under him, and I woke up and there was a car in a river that was the road. Got to watch them pull the car out. That was really cool. And then the same year, right after, this was last year, we had a freak snowstorm around Halloween, and then a really not bad winter. And by not bad, I mean we had like 2 or 3 snowstorms, and that was it. I'm hoping to start my road trip before the snow comes this year, just because I don't want to have to deal with snow for once. I want to be down south before the snow hits. Hopefully it'll happen. Don't know if it will, but I will try. What else was I going to talk about? I'm going to also try to get some video of my dog today. He's adorable. You guys are going to love him. Everybody I meet loves him. He's such a sweetheart. He loves everybody, but hates rain. If you bring him outside in the rain, he'll look at the sky and growl. It's so funny. I'm not really a small dog kind of person. He's different. He's got that big dog personality, in which big dogs think they're small dogs. He's a small dog that thinks he's a big dog that thinks he's a small dog. I know it doesn't make sense to anybody, but it makes sense to me because I live with him. He's very cool. He won't be coming on the road trip just because he's little. He's 13 and he's got back problems. And he tends to get motion sickness on long car rides. And driving through 48 states is a very long car ride. I'm thinking of adopting a pit. At some point, a pit puppy. Probably at 8 weeks. Bring a puppy with me. Pigs are coming with me. Because the beautiful thing about my cage is it's very transportable. It takes me, now that I have it all set up, if I just zip tie it, it'll take me maybe an hour to set up, which is awesome. What was I going to say? Fuck. When I get cold, my brain kind of starts shutting down, and it is freezing. It's starting to warm up a little bit, though, which is good. I love to swim. I'm a very good swimmer. I love hiking. I can't do it so much anymore because of my back, but yeah, I'm still going to try to get out to the AT Trail at one point. Appalachian Trail, for those who don't know, goes from Maine to Virginia or South Carolina or something like that. I only hike on a small section of it. I go to this waterfall called Devil's Falls, and it is so pretty. I went camping up there not too long ago, and it was awesome. I believe there are deer in my backyard currently. I don't know if I'll be able to get them on video, but I will try. Let's see. I don't know if you can see him, but there he is. Well, she's a doe. I'm thinking she's a mother of the couple of fawns we've been seeing around. One's a male. He's got fuzzy antlers still. Come here, mama. Animals like me. Actually, you're not a whitetail. You're a mule deer. here, sweetness. I've had skunks approach me in my backyard. If you know, she's actually getting pretty close to me right now, which is very cool. Even wild animals really have no fear of me. I've like walked up on rattlesnakes and they didn't even rattle. Garter snakes. Like I said, I've had skunks approach me. I had a possum try to get in my house one day to come live with me, and I'm like, no, you can't. My dog will eat you. She's definitely got a lamp, and she just shed too. Pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. And she's injured, but I don't like messing with nature. I'm about out of time. I'm glad you got to see her. Those deer are a pretty typical addition in my backyard. Occasionally I'll have a fox or a coyote or a bear. I had a bobcat once a few years ago. That was very cool. But, like I said, it's an awesome area where deer come practically up to you in your backyard. So this is Apocalypse, signing out. I promise I will not chase down the deer and bite her on the butt, because I do love venison, but not so much when it's still warm and running around. If only I lived on better property and had a gun, I'd have venison for dinner tonight. But anyway, signing off. See you on the internet. If I know you not from the internet, possibly I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful Tuesday. I know it's 9/11, but remember what they say. If we don't live our lives, the terrorists win. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Goodbye.